Hey, welcome. All right, so I am back to do the other reading that I said that I was going to do. And so this one, so for those of you that just don't know, I have gone live a couple times to do a couple of different readings for 2025. The first one had to do with money. So if you're interested in that, go and check out that. It's uploaded as a replay. And then I did a love reading for 2025, which you needed to know. And then now I'm closing out this series of 2025 readings for with spiritual and personal growth, what you need to know when it comes to 2025. I do offer personal readings. I do have a plan to drop a bundle deal. I will release that here soon. And that pretty much is going to entail personal readings and then some support sessions and stuff like that. So I I'm huge on providing support and just, inspiring and empowering. So I love how the tarot can pair very well with that and the oracle. So, yeah, I will be dropping some bundle deals, some pretty cool deals I've created. I think they're pretty cool. I'll be dropping that here soon. But we are going to get into this reading. And again, this is personal and spiritual growth, what you need to know for 2025. So we're going to see what comes out, what messages come through. I do ask Spirit that you protect this reading, protect myself and the collective as I channel these messages using the oracle and the tarot. I ask that the messages are clear and precise. And I ask that whoever needs these messages, that they are gifted with them. Ask these things, Ashe. And amen. And let the church say amen. I was trying to get a flame. Come on, Paulo. I just heard showtime at the Apollo. Somebody could be doing some really new things this year. Like tapping into spiritual gifts that maybe they've kept on, on wraps. Like they just haven't felt super comfortable in talking about it or showing it or displaying it. Somebody could be opening up some type of a spiritual based business. It just feels like something brand new. Like it's like there's a presenting by, it's like what I'm seeing. It's like, there's a presentation. There's this somebody's gonna release a gift out onto the collective that is needed, So it's like something brand new is gonna be happening. And it has a lot to do with, the work I feel like you've been doing on yourself, and maybe the work that you're signing up to do on yourself this year, the reflection, the inner work, the shadow work. Maybe you actually are planning on doing a lot of physical work. Maybe you didn't feel like you were very physically productive last year, or you're still on that same energy of being physically active. Recognizing that there is still some more work that needs to be done, actionary, in order to manifest something that you are wanting or you're desiring. I'm seeing like, well, I just heard like the check has been cleared. So like there's clarity somewhere. Maybe, some money's coming in, or somebody is about to get a check or has received a check and they're waiting for it to clear. It could be a really large amount of money. Someone could be getting a large amount of money this year. But I'm hearing like clarity. Something's clear. I'm seeing like a clear puddle, a clear glass of water. So let's get into it and see what's popping. What's popping, y'all? What's popping? I'm feeling so good today. I just want to say that. I feel so good today. And you know, some days it ain't there, y'all. It's not there. Some days I don't know. And then other days, you know, it feels good. So today is one of those days it feels good. I've been super productive today. I took care of some business stuff and did a lot of paperwork stuff I needed to do. And so that feels good. Today just feels really good. I feel like I'm in flow. I'm in alignment. I had a plan for today, but and the plan felt good, but I've just kind of flown in and out of the plan, and that has felt really good today. Really, really good today. So let's get an overall oracle card for this reading. It's gonna be the overall energy. And again, this is growth when it comes to personal and spiritual. And I do have some questions here. Oh, I already feel it. My nose is and I just finished another reading too, so I feel the energy definitely right now. So it's growth. I have a few questions here. We're gonna tap in, see what the divine wants you to know. Remember to please use your discernment. All of these messages will not be for you. If it does not fit, you do not have to force it. Maybe it is a message for you later. Maybe it's a message for somebody else. So if you need to share this video after it's uploaded with somebody else, it's okay if it doesn't fit. It's okay. Energy is fluid. I'm channeling messages, so maybe a little piece together at times, but that's just the way that it is. Spirit, what is the overall energy for this reading when it has to do with I guess we're going to take both of these. I just was told to do so. See what the overall energy is. So we have 1010, divine creativity, receiving cosmic intelligence. I love this. I'm all about some cosmic intelligence, okay? Made out of stardust. I love it. Butterflies and rainbows. Okay. And then we have 3-3, increase your frequency, higher conscious awareness. Okay, so this right here, this is beautiful. I feel like this is what the reading is about. Vibrating higher, increasing your frequency. Some of you all are so tapped into expanding your consciousness. You're so tapped into vibrating higher, shedding things that weigh you down and keep you in and on frequencies that you no longer resonate with. Like it's literally become physically uncomfortable for you to resonate and to be on certain frequencies. Like you're needing to be lighter so that you can rise up. What is this right here? 2-2. I don't feel like that has anything to do with anything right now. Let's see here. We have divine order, 2-2. Practice patience. Wow. Okay, so that's the bottom of the deck energy. Let's get into the tarot and see what else the divine has to say. But I'm really loving these cards right now. Look at this. This is the 1010, divine creativity, receiving cosmic intelligence, right? So if you follow along with this channel, I speak about infinite intelligence and how we can be and are open channels to the divine. We are open. We can be open and receptive to receiving information that has never been put into words. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm seeing like someone's energy field like getting larger, like you being felt everywhere, you feeling from everywhere. 3 3, increase your frequency, higher consciousness awareness. So somebody's eating could be changing. You could be called to get rid of certain things out of your diet. And it may not be a forever thing, but I feel like right now it's a right now thing. I do feel like you have lots of angels around you, like more than usual. We all have our team with us, right? When we step out and we wake up, we have thousands of people, energies, angels, guides that are supporting us and walking and guide us, right? In our waking life and when we're resting and sleeping. But I'm hearing like somebody has gained new guides. I think my dog just farted. Yeah, someone has gained some new angels, some new guides. I'm gonna show you this card. Lots of orange, lots of creativity, right? And that's like that sacral energy that I'm seeing here. Feeling very stable. There's a little bit of red there, so you could feel more safe and more secure these days in your spiritual journey and in your spiritual gifts, right? For those of you that are feeling called to do some type of work, using your gifts or opening up some kind of spiritual shop. Somebody could be interested in opening up a metaphysical shop. You could be seeing 10 10 3 3 3 3 3. All right. So the first question is, what areas of the collective's life is ready for growth and expansion in the new year? I feel like something flipped over, or it thought about it. What areas of the collective's life is ready for growth and expansion in 2025, Spirit? What areas of the collective's life is ready for growth and expansion in 2025? You have the Justice card. You could have Libra in your chart. So this card automatically tells me just balance, making right or righting wrongs to be right, fairness, harmony, cooperation. Give me more clarity on the Justice card. Maybe I'm picking up like forgiveness too. There, in order to balance, you have to. Forgiveness is a huge part of finding harmony and finding balance. So maybe in order to expand and to grow, the divine is calling you and requiring you to work on some forgiveness, like in the new year. But give me more clarity on the Justice card. What does that have to do with growth and expansion for the collective in the new year? That's a lot. I just need one, Spirit. Just one. Something about making a better decision, making a right decision. Knowing what the right decision is for you will be a part of your growth and expansion. Give me more clarity on the Justice card. Just one. Okay, hold up. Spirit says sit with it. Give me a minute. Accountability. Taking more accountability is going to be a huge catalyst for your growth and your expansion. Taking more accountability, that is where you'll find your balance, right? There's also a balancing act within taking accountability, because you can very easily move into a space of like self-blaming and self-shaming and doubting. But if you can take more accountability in the year of 2025, you are going to see so much more growth. You're going to see things literally just revealing themselves to you and expanding. It's going to be like you go to sleep, you wake up and something's grown. You go to sleep, you wake up and there's money in the bank. You go to sleep, you wake up and you energetically feel different, right? That goes back to increasing your frequency. That is what the divine is talking about with this Justice card. I'm gonna move to the next question. We have, what limiting beliefs are holding the collective back from experiencing personal growth? Sorry, the way that I wrote these, the way they came out, the questions, it's got different words in it, but this is what it says. What limiting beliefs are holding the collective back from experiencing personal growth? Spirit, what limiting beliefs are holding the collective back from experiencing personal growth? The World card. That's your card, Taurus. That's all fixed signs. So you could be, not you. Sorry, I did a reading earlier for Taurus. So this is a fixed sign card. So you could be a Taurus, an Aquarius, a Leo, or a Scorpio with the World card here. And the limiting belief that could possibly be holding you back, collective, is your stubbornness to let a cycle close. Like, there's a completion that needs to happen. Like, it's like you need to close the circuit on something. So if you can allow the circuit to close on something, it'll literally dissipate and dissolve whatever limiting belief this is. Let me get some more clarity. What are these limiting beliefs? The Three of Cups in reverse. Clarify the Three of Cups in reverse. You got the Queen of Wands in reverse. So it's something about being short-sighted. It's something about, there's this energy of like betrayal that's also coming out here. Untrustworthiness. I feel like paranoia. I feel like that came out in another reading at some point. But there's like this, the limiting beliefs feel like they're around, like you can't trust. You can't trust people. You can't trust yourself. It's time to close that cycle. It's time to let that go. It's time to, you're already, like, the overall energy is the divine creativity, receiving cosmic intelligence. Listen, like you have the ability to be an open channel to the divine. Why can't we trust? Why can't you trust? So build your relationship up with your constitution, who you are, what you are about. And then you have no reason not to trust. And see, the increase your frequency that came out at the beginning as the one of the overall energies. And it's like there's no reason to be paranoid. There's no reason to have a lack of trust in yourself or in others. There's no reason to be so short-sighted on things. There's something about once you close the circuit, you close the cycle, you complete a narrative maybe that you have, you will literally dissolve these limiting beliefs. Hello, I saw someone say hi. You will literally dissolve these limiting beliefs. If you're here, don't forget to like the video. If it resonates, of course. So yeah, the limiting beliefs are, it's like old narratives, it's old stories, it's you not trusting. But the divine is saying that you're supported. Like I said earlier, some of you all are receiving, you're getting like new team players in the spiritual realm. Like you got, your team has grown in the spiritual realm. And it's necessary in order to support you in the expansion and the rising of your frequency. Like I was saying earlier, you need to be lighter to rise. And so in order to rise, you've got to let go of these limiting beliefs. In order to let go of these limiting beliefs, the divine is saying that you need to let some cycles close out. Allow for new creation. Allow for expansion. I just heard the void too. The next question is, how can the collective nurture their spiritual, emotional, and mental growth in the new year? Spirit, how can the collective nurture their spiritual, emotional, and mental growth in 2025, the year 9? Spirit, how can the collective nurture their spiritual, emotional, and mental growth in the year of 9? How can the collective nurture their spiritual, emotional, and mental growth? And we're in a very emotional, feminine time of the year right now too. So this may really speak to your emotions at this time. You got the 9 of Cups in the reverse. You got the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse too. What else is here? And the Queen of Cups. So she's all about intuition. She's very nurturing. We're in a very nurturing month. I'm hearing to be realistic. Be realistic in your desires. There's something here about being realistic. Spirit, can you clarify this 9 of Cups in reverse? How can the collective nurture their spiritual, emotional, and mental selves for the year 2025? Okay, so okay. Wow. 9 of Pentacles still is at the bottom of the deck. So the 9 of Cups in reverse, and we have the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. So the way that you can nurture your spiritual, your emotional, and your mental growth in this new year is you have to balance your emotions. Like that's the thing here. Some of you all are making decisions solely off of emotion. And not that that's bad, because your emotions are a beautiful enhancement to your manifestations. It's fuel, right? It's like adding fuel to the fire. But there are decisions that are being made when it comes to your spiritual growth, your mental and your emotional growth, that are just, you're solely using emotion for it. And so the divine is asking you to be realistic and to find a healthy balance. Learn how to juggle and understand what's realistic and unrealistic. And the way that you'll get clarity on that is getting clarity on where you want to go when it comes to what you want to cultivate spiritually, what you want to cultivate mentally, what you want to cultivate emotionally. But how do I balance my emotions? First, indicate when you know you're being emotional. I think that's the first thing, is knowing when you're being emotional. What does it feel like when your emotions are heightened? Maybe start writing it down, make notes on your phone, speak to your voice memo on your phone. You have to be able to be clear on when you're being emotional. And then after you're clear on what your emotions, what those feel like, you have to, what is the emotion? Is it happiness? Is it sadness? Is it, frustration? So being able to identify your emotions is going to be the first step to being able to balance them out. Because, like I said, as beautiful as emotions are, Tango, breathe. Tango, breathe. As beautiful as emotions are, you don't want to make every decision based off of your emotions. Trust me, you do not want to make decisions based off of your emotions solely. So balancing your emotional state is going to be so important in being able to nurture your spiritual, emotional, and mental growth this year. Because your emotions will make you think something that's not really true. Being able to vet the knowledge, being able to, cross-check what you're experiencing. And the way you do that is from, here it is right here. Where is it at? You do this from from the cosmic intelligence that you receive, the overall energy. I hope that answered your question. That was a really great question too. Is there anything else, Spirit, that you want the collective to know when it comes to how they can nurture their spiritual, emotional, and mental growth in 2025? The Queen of Pentacles. I just wanted one. So the Queen of Pentacles in reverse comes out. You got the Six of Cups and you got the Page of Cups in reverse. See, there's lots of cups here. So what does that tell me? There's lots of emotions here. So that's why that's showing up as like, that has to be balanced. There's something from the past with the Six of Cups being here. There's something from the past that needs to be addressed in order to help balance out your emotions. There's also something from the past that needs to be released. And you have the Page of Cups here in reverse as well. I'm hearing that there needs to be some rewriting of certain stories. And the way that you'll be able to know that a story needs to be rewritten is you'll be able to cross-check it with your emotions. So when you tap into what you're feeling, what emotion you're feeling, then you can check and see what story is running in the background. What are you thinking? What got you to that emotional space? And from there, you'll be able to determine if that's a story that needs to be recreated and rewritten so that it can support you in raising your frequency and nurturing your spiritual, emotional, and mental growth for 2025. All right, I'm gonna move on to the next question. It is, what opportunities for growth should the collective focus on in both their personal and professional life? What opportunities for growth should the collective focus on in their personal and professional life? What opportunities should the collective focus on in their personal and financial life? Wow, the Wheel of Fortune. Luck is on your side. That's the first thing I heard. Luck is on your side. Luck is on your side. Clarify more of this Wheel of Fortune. So many opportunities are going to be coming in. What type of opportunities could come in for the collective? The Temperance in reverse. Clarify the Temperance in reverse. What opportunities for growth when it comes to personal and professional will possibly show up for the collective? Okay. So there's this energy of like give and take. So when you find, okay, so one of the opportunities, one of the ways that you'll know that an opportunity has come in to support you in your growth for your personal or your business, life, is the opportunity will present itself as you give something, you get something. That's how it's going to present itself. That's one of the ways that an opportunity will show up. This could be an event. This could be an invitation. This could be a community. This could be a person. This could be a dream. This could show up in so many different ways. That's another thing I just heard is when you dream and you wake up and you remember, jot it down, because there is cosmic intelligence in that dream. Your spirit is doing a lot of work while your body is resting. So that is specifically for somebody. But the way that these opportunities are going to come in, it's going to feel like a give or take. It's going to be like, it's an exchange. There's going to be reciprocity. I'm hearing and seeing like an opportunity of exchanging skills. Like you may be really good at something and then I'm really good at something and then we exchange. That's where the opportunities of growth are going to show up. It's going to give you an opportunity to practice whatever needs to be practiced for you in that moment, whether it's something with your spiritual gifts or some type of personal development that you're working on. Maybe you're trying to become more comfortable with something that you're not really comfortable with. It's going to be opportunities of reciprocity. That's how some of these opportunities of growth are going to show up for you. Anything else, Spirit, on that? Any other messages regarding opportunities for growth in the collective's personal and professional life? How they can show up? How can these opportunities show up? Okay. Investments, and not just monetary investments, but like energetic investments as well. Another opportunity that's going to show up is something's going to require you to be patient and wait for it. That is going to be another opportunity for you to grow in your personal and professional life. And then you have the Knight of Swords here. You may be presented with opportunities to for leadership. You may be called forth to be bold, brave. Those are where your opportunities for growth when it comes to your personal and your professional. They're going to show up in those ways in 2025. If you're watching this on the replay, please drop down in the comments if this resonates with you. Yeah, there are going to be opportunities, and it may not feel like an opportunity when it happens. It's going to probably feel more of like a tension or a loss or a shortcoming. But there are going to be opportunities for growth because you're going to feel like maybe you've been left behind. You may feel like you're all alone. You've been left out in the cold. Those are going to be some of the opportunities that show up to support your growth personally and financially. You may even experience some type of financial, it will appear to look like a financial loss or tension. But Spirit is saying, don't write that off as a loss. You will be ignoring a gift. You will be ignoring an opportunity for your growth. All right, let's move on to the last question that I have here because I'm hungry. I have not eaten. Well, I had a little snack earlier after I worked out, but I typically try not to eat before I do any kind of readings just to keep my energy lighter and be more open to channel. All right, so this last question is, what messages does the divine have for the collective? Wait, let me see. How does this read? Okay, so what messages does the divine have for the collective to guide you into stepping into new phases of growth? Spirit, how are you supporting the collective and stepping? How are you guiding the collective into stepping into new phases of growth? Ooh. All right, so we got the Strength card here in the reverse. And you have the Nine of Swords here in the reverse as well. Let me get one more card. One more card for this. What messages, Spirit, do you have and how you're going to guide the collective into stepping into new phases of growth in 2025? You got the Hangman. Okay. All right, so we have the Strength card here in the reverse, and we have the Nine of Swords, and then we have the Hangman. So this is asking you to look at things from a different perspective. Acknowledge this. You have strengths that you are not 100% aware of or willing to accept. it may seem too hard to embody these strengths. Maybe you feel as though I've always had to be strong in this area. The divine is saying that is one of your superpowers. That is, and the divine is going to support you and guide you in embodying that superpower, even if it's something that you're not 100% fond of. I'm hearing you're going to be guided in whatever you feel insecure in as well. And that specifically, the insecurities, the divine is going to support you in leaning into what you're insecure about. And that's going to catapult you into new phases of growth. But the most important message here, in order to truly embody the portal that's available to take you off and shoot you into new realities, accessing new levels of frequency, you have to be able to look at circumstances, situations, opportunities. You have to look at them from a different perspective. You have to realize that they're, even though it feels like a downfall, even though it feels like a failure, there is enlightenment in each and every moment. If you see there behind him, there's the sun. There is enlightenment. There is opportunity for growth, expansion of consciousness. And the divine is going to support you in that, if you are willing to do things and look at things in ways that you've never looked at them or done them before. I'm hearing don't waste time this year. Don't waste time. Trust. Ask, trust, and allow. Ask, trust, and allow. And I feel like that came out earlier. What was that? Wait. Divine order. Release, raise, reclaim. Take responsibility. We talked about accountability earlier. Yeah, I thought I saw something about, or maybe I just saw it in my third eye, but I thought I saw something about ask, trust, and allow, I believe. All right, collective. Thank you so much for those of you that came in for a little bit, and a special thank you for those that will watch this on replay. This was the third reading of the 2025 series that I was going to do, or that I've done. Like I said at the beginning, I started off this series with a reading on money that was uploaded. You can watch that at any time. It may resonate at different points in time throughout the year. It will be there for you. The second reading was about love and relationships and connection. And then this reading was about your personal and spiritual growth for 2025. So I hope you enjoyed this series. I don't even know if I technically, called it a series, but I'm calling it a series now because it feels very serious-y. But yeah, that is what I have for you. I do personal readings. I will be dropping some type of a bundle deal here soon. I'm really excited about that. It's going to group together like getting one-on-one support from me, along with me using the tarot and the oracle as well. So I'll be dropping that soon. If you have any questions, just drop them down in the comment section below. If you would like to just reach out to me and ask me a question about anything on the channel or about these readings, feel free to email me. That email will be in the description box, and it's also on the channel as well. So that is what I have for you. Thank you so much for just vibing. I send you peace, I send you light, and I send you love. Next time.